Welcome to the Power Couple Show. We're here. We're excited that you guys are here. Today we're going to be talking about something really awesome, okay? So there it is, okay? So welcome, guys. Welcome to the Power Couple Show, man. My name is Foul CQ.
I'm Cassandra Lee, and together we are
the Power Couple. Yes, man, we are excited. Today we're going to be talking about the five love languages. And, you know, right after this, we're going to head into the city. It's the reason why we look, you know, kind of like formal.
I still have to do my hair
right?
first.
Yeah, we still have to do
and cook.
Yeah, and cook. So, I mean, you know, we're excited that you guys are here. We're pumped up, babe. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about the 5 love languages.
The 5 love languages, right? So we're super excited to share that with you guys. This is going to go into a series, right? We're going to be touching on the 5 love languages, right? And the reason why we were inspired to do that is because, you know, your partner may be speaking a language that you may not be understanding them, and vice versa, right? I mean, can you imagine how difficult it'd be to communicate with someone who speaks a whole different language than you do, and you're trying to get your point across in your language, yet they have no idea what you're saying. And no matter how you articulate your words or your message, they will never understand it. And it's the same exact thing with your love languages, right? There's certain things that your partners, your partner, your spouse are more fond of, you know, hit their heart more. They appreciate more, right? And I think it's all about understanding what language they speak, right? Now, again, this has been taken from a great book called The 5 Love Languages, right? So if you guys want to go and dig deeper, you guys can go ahead and pick up the book, or you can join us for the next couple of episodes here. Episodes where we're going to be digging deeper into that, right?
Into each one.
Into each one. Yeah.
That's right, guys. So you're watching the Power Couple Show. We're live Monday through Friday.
10 a.m. Eastern.
On Meerkat YouTube and
thepowercoupleshow.com.
So we're excited to have you here. We're going to start off today's episode like we normally do with
love words. Palabras
de amor.
Yes.
So those of you who are watching for the very first time, I just want to explain to you what love words actually is, okay? And this is a moment where you get to look at your spouse, tell them you love them.
I love you.
I love you. And tell them why. Okay, so it's like, I love you because, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why this is so powerful and you want to do this with your spouse is because when you say, I love you, right? You want to, cool. You want to basically say, like, why do you love me?
Yeah.
You want to remind yourself why you love them, why you even committed to them, but also let them know that you're actually noticing, right?
Yeah.
Like you love them and you have reasons why, because sometimes we can get like used to the whole throwing the word I love you, the words I love you, like nothing, like
it's true.
I love you.
I love you. Okay, I love you.
But why? We've been together for like 5 years, so I love you.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? It's
like,
really cool because like every time, like one thing that we every time someone asks us, or one of us says, hey, I really love you, we always say, like, why? And, like, I think it's powerful just asking the word why. Because when you ask why, it forces your spouse and your partner to actually really anchor the reason why they love you, right? And, like, that powerful word, why? Why do you really love me, right? Like, you know, just take the time out of the day when the next time your partner says, hey, babe, why do you love me? You know, and it's, you're going to realize that maybe in the very beginning, you might kind of stumble on your words. You're like, because I just love you.
Yeah.
Right. But you'll notice that the more you keep digging, it's going to do you really good. And it's going to do your spouse really good too.
Absolutely. This is one of my favorite portions of the show because I really start looking into what my husband has done. And I just really begin to love him more. I grow in love every time I do this segment. My hair's a little crazy. It's drying up right now. I can't wait to.
My hair's
I can't wait to look as good as you, baby. You look really good.
Appreciate it, man. It's, you know, men don't have a very hard, I mean, you know, you just put the suit on, you just put deodorant on, a little spray, and you're good.
That's what you do? You don't even shower? Disgusting.
Oh, no. You know, we just don't take as long as women do. And even though you are a very good, I mean, pretty much.
I go fast.
You go fast, guys. All right, so here we go. Love words. So what you want to do right now, guys, is either call your spouse, text your spouse, message them, Facebook via Skype them, okay? Do anything that you can so you can get in front of your partner. Vox them, okay? And really just uplift your partner here, okay? Let you know that I appreciate you. I love you so much because you just bring a different element to me. And I gotta be honest with you, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to do had it not been for your gifts and strengths. And I want to say I appreciate you for that.
Baby, I just want to tell you, I love you because you look so dang fine.
Yeah.
You look.
Thanks, man.
I love you so much, man. Seriously, you're looking sexier and sexier as the days go by. Like, you're getting stronger, you're getting fit, you're dressing nice, you're looking good.
Not biting my finger.
Not biting your finger no more.
It looks a little deformed, but
So much.
I love you too, baby. Baby, I want to say that I love you, man. You look great in yellow, okay? Your body looks amazing, and I want to say appreciate you for deciding to take your health serious, deciding to take your body to the next level for my eyes to see, and becoming more attractive. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Baby, I love you because, man, you are like the reason.
That's not nice words.
Thanks. The reason that we're here today and where we're going. Like, I don't think I'd be as far as I am without you.
Wow, man.
Like, you.
That means a lot. That means a lot.
Seriously, like, this is what I feel like happens in our relationship. It's like, you have good things that you do. I have good things that I can do. But really, we are each other's slingshot.
Mm.
And so you slingshot me forward more than I would ever do if I was by myself. And then I slingshot you forward more than what you could do by yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like we're each other's like catapults. Like,
yeah. It's amazing. It's pretty
like we
amazing.
go far together. And I just want to say thank you, because if you weren't doing your role, if you weren't doing your part and lifting your weight, we wouldn't be working.
Wow, man. I have to throw right back at you as well, man. I appreciate you. I mean, I've learned so much from you, in the very, just till now, but in the very beginning as well, like, I would have never imagined you saying those things because I was just so out of your league. And I want to say thank you for being so patient with me. And till this day, for being patient, because I could turn into a kid sometimes. And I want to say, I want to say thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I love you so much, and you mean the world to me.
Oh, I love you, baby. You're the best, seriously, though. No, you're the best. Like, you have no idea. You're like...
Love words.
That was love words. I mean, love words. I said love words. Welcome to the Power Couple Show. Live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat YouTube
and the PowerCoupleShow.com.
.com.
Yeah, and you just witnessed Love Words.
Love Words is awesome, man. Like, seriously, dude. Oh, gosh, like, I love doing life with you. I seriously do, man. You're like
I
the
love
best.
it too, man. I love it too.
You're so much fun. You're just, you're everything,
man. You mean the world to me, man. You really do. You're awesome. I really do appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, hopefully you're getting as much out of Love Words as we are. I mean, it literally, like, every time we do Love Words, I really do feel like this has really transformed our relationship.
It really has taken our relationship to the next level. I have to admit.
It's like to the point where, like, we'll be out in public, we'll be, in a place, and we'll just look at each other like,
damn, man.
I love you.
I love you a lot.
Like, yesterday when we were in church, we were just loving each other.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that was good.
You know what I mean? I feel like it comes from this, like, Love Words.
Man, it comes from, like, understanding, like, the value and what's in front of you, Like, so often we forget
that's good.
So often we forget what we have, man, until it's gone. It's a true, I mean, this is not just something that, we're telling you guys suffer from, but it's just sometimes what we've realized that we've done in a relationship, and we realize that, the best way to remind yourself that you have an amazing person next to you is by always understanding the reason why you got married, the reason why.
Can I share something?
Yeah.
This is like a little off topic, but dude, like, I got married to this guy about 3.5 years ago, and I thought I loved him then. I did.
Yeah.
I thought I loved you, but it's like, now I really, really love you.
Wow.
Like, it's really weird. Like, I mean, I don't think we're not gonna divorce. Like, like, that's not in our plans ever. Like, there's no plan B.
No plan B.
But if something were to ever happen to him, where, like, we had to divorce, we separate, maybe one of us passed, I don't know. I think I would have gotten over it, like, pretty fast. That's weird to say, but it's like, I feel like I'm so deeply connected to you today, so in love with you today, so in one with you today, that I can't imagine my life without you for the years to come.
Wow.
Like when we first got married, I was like, yeah, I love him. That's why I said I do. But it was nowhere as deep as it is today. Like, where I feel like then I could have imagined my life without you because I've already had such a long life without you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're like only 1 year into my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like I feel like the relationship that you and I have created today is just so deep. It's so profound. It's so in unison. I feel like I am you, and I feel like you are me. That I really cannot imagine doing life without you. Like,
wow, that's amazing.
I don't know. Like, I love you 10 times more than I did when I said I do. It's the weirdest thing.
I like your eyes.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. That is beautiful, man. You know.
Oh, thanks.
Quick shout out to
Nash Art Inc.
for liking this and retweeting this. Okay. You rock. And
The Reverse Life, who liked this, restreamed this, and gave us a compliment. Said, "Hey, you guys look great." I didn't even do my hair yet, so he looks great. I look good.
Yeah.
But let's give him, a 2 claps. You rock.
Absolutely, man.
You guys are awesome. We appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, guys, we're talking about the 5 love languages. We're going to be talking about it the entire show today. And, of course, we're going to be moving on to the quote of the day before we move on to
we're going to skip the quote of the day for today. Okay. Only because I know that this is long. I mean, I know it's only 5, but we can talk, bro.
Yeah, we could.
So we're going to skip the quote of the day. We're going to go right into the meat, okay?
Ooh.
But before we dive into the meat, I just want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Was there a time in our marriage where we didn't understand each other's love languages and we were missing the point?
Oh, yeah, man. Big time. For me personally, I didn't understand how much you value quality time and physical touch.
Mm-hmm.
And for me personally, I'm like a words of affirmation type of dude. And like some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, which is what we're going to talk about here in just a second.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the 5 love languages.
But we just want to give you like what we were challenged with.
And I think that you're such an affectionate person. You just like to be touched and like,
I am the most affectionate person I know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's probably someone else, but like.
Yeah, you're very affectionate.
Like, I'm affectionate even with people I don't know. Like, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like,
she's pretty affectionate. And I wasn't the most affectionate person. Like, I'm pretty affectionate. How would you rate me as an affectionate person?
Oh, you're definitely
back then.
Back then, maybe like a 5.
Okay, and like, what about now?
You're like a 7.
Oh damn! I gotta work out.
Yeah, you're 7. No, the thing is I the reason why I say 7 is because I trigger first all the time. Most of the time, it's like I'm the first one to do it.
Yeah.
Most of the time. But now you just do it.
I've done a lot better. I feel like
it's now like you engage as soon as it's like bedtime. You're like, hey, let's go to bed. You know, you do one of those.
Yeah.
But like I be doing it like just all day, every day. Like you'll be watching something, and I'm like, hi.
Yeah, and I think,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, in the very beginning, I wasn't like, I was like, come on, babe, just get off of me for a second. I'm trying to work the business, or I'm trying to do this, or I'm trying to read a book.
It's just how I express my love.
Yeah, and like I was missing her a lot, man. Like I was missing her language. I didn't understand it, and our relationship did kind of suffer for a little bit. There was points where she felt like I wasn't making her
enough attention.
Enough attention. I wasn't making her the prized possession, and whenever we don't feel like we're being desired by our partner, it never feels good. And most of the times it's because we're missing each other's love language, right? And I was missing it. I was missing it like big time. Like, and I was getting frustrated too because I'm like, you want me to pay attention? You want me to you spend time with you and touch you? But like, we got to get our business right. We got to get our finances right. I was focusing so much on the future of, protecting the security of our family, of like the prosperity of our family.
Where I was like, can we just enjoy right now?
Yeah. Like I was so focused on the future that I was missing the present,
Right.
and like, and I was missing her love language, and it wasn't making her feel good. And it's only a matter of time when she doesn't feel good that, I'm not going to feel good, right? We all want to be desired, and this is going to be a phenomenal topic we're going to be talking about because it's going to help you understand how to really speak your spouse's love language so they feel appreciated, they feel like they're being desired, they feel like they're still number one in your eyes. Yeah. And when you can do those things for them, it is unbelievable the reciprocation that your partner will do for you, how you will feel as a person, how awesome it's going to be to be around that person, and even the synchronicity that you guys are going to have when it comes to doing activities together, hobbies together, interests together, and even business together.
Absolutely. So the Reverse Life says he loves us, he loves our content, but why don't we stream more? The Reverse Life, I want you to tell us what more means to you.
Yeah.
Because right now we stream Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
And that's a lot for most people. But just what does more mean to you? And we'll talk about that in a second. But
Yeah.
I just want to explain my challenge.
Go for it.
Okay. So Paolo, my husband, my lovely, sexy, amazing, wonderful Asian lookalike husband, you know, he's the type of guy who loves to be built up with words. You know, like that's his thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And I was doing more putting down than lifting up. And I didn't realize it. I didn't realize that he loved to be spoken highly of too. Like I didn't realize that that's all he really needed and he would be completely satisfied. I just thought everyone was like me, where you just want to, you know, you could feel the love by doing this, you know what I mean? Where he's like, okay, I feel the physical love, but do you, with words, do you love me? You know, he was more of that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He wanted to know if he was doing a good job as a husband, as a man, as a leader. Like he wanted to feel that, right? And so I'm just like thinking to myself, like there's been so many times where I've heard him use the line, can you stop calling me that? You know, like why do you always say that? You know, like, and I haven't heard, like, I think that he wouldn't say that as much, even when I slip and like say, come on, you dummy. Like, even when I slip, he probably wouldn't say that as much if I was constantly doing the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's where I struggled with. I didn't realize that's what he liked. I think it wasn't until love words, the consistent action of us doing love words, that I realized this was his love language. This was pretty recent. And he was just like, wow, like, this really makes me feel like I am on the right track as a man, as a husband. This really makes me feel like doing more for you. And I was like, wow, like, so this is what he loves. He loves to be just like recognized, like, you know, patted on the back, high five, and just like, if I just tell him, babe, you are doing an amazing job doing X, Y, and Z, like this guy goes like, yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, like you really like that. And I didn't know that.
Yeah, I really like that.
And so, I mean, we fought a lot because I wasn't doing it. And so like these 5 love languages, what I want you to do is figure out which one do you talk with? Which language do you most likely interact with, communicate with? And which one do you think your spouse communicates with? When you identify these two, now you can communicate in each other's language. And I'm telling you, you're going to experience what I'm experiencing now, where it's like, my love for you is just, dude, it's stronger than it's ever been before. My heart pounds when I look into your eyes. Like, I melt.
Wow.
And it's the weirdest thing. Like, I've been married to you, but I don't think I've ever felt this attached to you. It's the weirdest thing.
I'm just so, I'm grateful that you feel that way, because I come from a family where the opposite was happening, where like as the years progressed, you know, it seems like my parents were just not enjoying each other as much. And this was my biggest fear when it came into marriage, where I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to make sure that every year that goes on, that I can, as a man, not only feel secure that I have a lady by my side who's going to stick with me, who's going to ride it out, who's going to love me, enjoy me, but also at the same time, I didn't want to fall out of love with her. So this is a big fear for me coming into the relationship, which is probably one of the reasons why when I was very young, I said something as ridiculous as I'm never going to get married, out of the fact that I was afraid, rather than the fact that, you know, it was the right thing to do, or it was just, you know, or whatever. But I want to. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you share that with me. That's great feedback. Again, guys, you're watching the Power Couple Show
live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern
on Meerkat YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com. So, guys, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna dive into the 5 love languages.
The 5 love languages.
5 love languages.
Gosh, I'm excited. But before you go into it, baby, tell everyone why they need to go to thepowercoupleshow.com.
Yeah, you want to make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com so you guys can get access to the 7 ways to becoming a power couple. It's a free PDF that we concocted, and we want to give away to you guys for free as a way of saying thank you to you guys and for spending time with us. So if you guys can make your way out to thepowercoupleshow.com,
go there, y'all.
At the end of the show, you guys can get access to that completely 100% free, and of course, it's our way of saying thank you. So
go to thepowercoupleshow.com, man. Yeah. Seriously,
go to thepowercoupleshow.com. Make sure you go and do that.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it.
You're gonna be like, wow, I love this.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's gonna be awesome. So
I just wanted to, real quick. So the reverse life says he wants more like reality content. So not so much streaming more shows, right? He wants us to do like kind of like in
Throughout
the
our
moment,
day.
throughout our day.
Mm.
If I'm right, say yes, right? If you want that, then we'll do that. We do that more on Periscope. But you know what? I think I'm gonna take you up on that, man, and start doing random, random clips or streams of what's going on at that moment in our life. Rather than
we should
an actual
probably
structured show.
If you want to do that, make sure you follow us on Periscope because we're going to use Periscope to do that. It makes a lot more sense, actually. That's actually, thank you so much. You just gave us a great idea. You reignited something that we kind of were talking about, but you re-sparked it. So thanks a lot. So follow us on Periscope, okay, for more reality stuff. Of course, just follow her handle or follow my handle, and that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. So if you're following us on Twitter, you're gonna get it there, the notification.
So we'll start implementing that as soon as today.
Yeah.
We'll just
starting now.
Starting now, man.
All right.
So after the show, we're gonna.
If that's what you're talking about, then let us know.
Let us know. Yeah. So so guys, we're gonna be talking about the 5 love languages. We're gonna be touching.
5 love languages.
We're gonna touch on them very briefly, just because we don't want to be here forever. We're gonna dissect each one by one. For the next couple of episodes that are gonna be coming. So let's get right into it. Okay, we're gonna go. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah. So first one is one of my faves: quality time.
Quality time,
baby. What does this mean?
Quality time, man. Quality time. One of the things that I've realized when it comes to quality time, it's very simple. It's giving your spouse your undivided attention. I mean, no distractions, no doing 2 things at the same time and trying to listen to her, no interrupting her conversation. I'm sorry, it's just giving your undivided attention to your spouse, right? Yeah. Just no distractions, no interruptions. You are just completely giving her eye contact throughout the entire way. And as a matter of fact, studies say that if you just look at your partner and you don't look anywhere else, you won't get distracted and you won't think of anything else. So just keep your eyes on your partner when they're talking, when they're speaking. Just give them your undivided attention. And
the other thing is to spend time with your spouse doing what they love.
Okay? Yeah. That's a challenge.
That's it. Because if I look to do something that he enjoys and he looks to do something that I enjoy, this quality time thing is gonna be a breeze. It's gonna be a breeze.
I mean, I look at how you kind of started in the very beginning. You weren't into football like that, and you took the initiative to do something that I like to do, something that I love to watch.
Yeah.
And it was and the cool thing about it is that you actually became a fan. You actually now have a favorite team. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. Whenever you start taking initiative and doing something that your partner, maybe your partner absolutely loves, but maybe you're not a big fan of it. You'll be surprised what that really does for the relationship. I mean, they're going to totally appreciate you for the fact that you're deciding to do something and spend time with them in something that you normally aren't a big fan of. And who knows, you actually may be a fan of it. You just never tried it. You never gave it a chance. So when it comes to quality time, 2 things that come to mind. Number 1, give your partner your undivided attention. And number 2, why don't you create a list of the top 10 things, or ask your partner, what are a couple of things that she'd like to do? Okay, not what you'd like to do, what she'd like to do, and then start doing those things on that list with your partner.
Do what they love. You do those 2 things, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, check, this is done.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Número 2, access service.
Acts of services.
Oh, acts.
Yeah. Acts of service.
Acts of service.
Yeah. So acts of service, guys, is doing something.
This is good.
Yeah, it's.
Do you like this one? Or is this kind of like what you like too?
Acts of service, I like it too, man. I like it. It's pretty cool. So let me explain what acts of service, kind of how it works and what it really means, right? So acts of service can be something like, for example, maybe you're going to work or something, and then you might leave her a note and say something like, hey, the lawn that you've been wanting to be cut, I paid someone and they're going to go and do it, so you don't have to worry about that.
Or breakfast in the microwave ready for you, or something like that,
Or she can come home surprised and I know that your back has been hurting, and I got you these tickets, and now you go to a spa or something like that.
Or just doing it yourself.
Or doing it yourself, and you're good. Yeah. So doing acts of services. I mean, rubbing your partner's feet. That's also a good one. Mm-hmm. Massaging them, right? And just touching them.
Getting them water when they ask for it, or surprising them with it.
Exactly. Or doing that chore that your partner has been telling you hates doing, or has been telling you for such a long time to get it done. Like maybe paint the wall, or fix something, and then you do it. Those are acts of services that really mean a lot to the relationship.
I think this is definitely something that I enjoy. but it's definitely not my highest. I don't communicate most with that, for
Yeah.
sure. It's not like my go-to language. This is definitely, though, something that it's like a cherry on top. It's like, I can feel I'll know you love me if you do the quality time and the physical touch more than anything. But when you throw in acts of service, to me, it's like, oh, he really does love me. Like, it's like the cherry on top. It's like just an extra thing. So like when you say, baby, don't do anything, I got this. It's like, wow, like he really does care for me. I'm not looking for it as much as I'm looking for quality time or physical touch.
Yeah.
So it's like when it happens, it's like, whoa, that was really nice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's
that's
one of those
awesome.
things.
So like a couple of suggestions here that we're gonna make when it comes to like doing acts of services. There's really a couple of things that come to mind. One of the examples is that if your partner is rushing and they need to get somewhere, instead of them doing what they normally do, which if they do at that time, they're probably going to be late, take initiative and say, hey, baby, why don't you go and do what you need to do? I'll take care of this right now. Perfect example is like today, what happened. My wife needed to get her hair done. She needed to like shower.
I still haven't done it yet.
Because we're going to be going into the city and she was going to cook breakfast. So it's like, hey, babe, why don't you go and do what you need to do? Don't worry about breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and do the entire thing, right? So you can do something like that.
Really good.
Yes. So like that could be an act of service. Another way to implement this into your life is if your partner's not feeling very well, maybe she's going through something or maybe something happened that's not the best of the best. Something that'd be really cool is if you actually hooked her up with a gift. You give her a gift.
That's something else. That's receiving gifts. But I think that another way to do acts of service is like if you see your spouse serving, then you serve. Like find something to serve him. So like,
that's actually good. That's actually really good.
Like he does the dishes a lot. I'm not sure if he likes it or loves it or not, but he just doesn't. I hate him. I like with a passion. I hate them. So if I see him doing the dishes, I try to find a way to like fulfill something so that he's not thinking that I don't care.
And I don't like to cook, and
So I'm like, you know what? I'll cook because I'll make something nice for him, and that way he can continue doing the dishes. Because if he continues to doing the dishes, I don't have to do them, and I'm fulfilling another need of his, which is eating. You know what I mean? So like or laundry. We both don't really like doing laundry, but I'll do it, and then like he'll find a way to serve. Like if he sees me cleaning the room,
I normally see it.
He'll naturally go, oh, she's cleaning the room. Let me sweep the floor. Like I feel like you and I have gotten so good at noticing when one person's doing something, the other person's like, oh, let me get up and do something too.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Okay. What's the third one, babe?
The third one of my faves, receiving gifts. This is your fave,
I
too.
gave you a gift?
Yeah. He gave me $25 to Victoria's Secret. Woo, woo.
Yeah, so like it doesn't have to be like crazy, like a $10,000 gift.
No.
Although those are cool as well.
But we're going to be implementing something in our own relationship, which is where we're going to, whether it's out on a date or like with a physical, gift.
Yeah, or creating a gift is nice too. Creating your own gift. Yeah.
So receiving gifts is awesome. I personally love this. Paolo really loves this too. Like this is definitely one of his love languages. This is one of my love languages. I mean, who just doesn't like gifts? Like for randomness. Like, oh, I want to get you this. Why? Because I just want to get it for you. Because you're awesome. Like receiving gifts is like one of the best love languages ever, and I really love that one.
Yeah.
That one's self-explanatory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just do some random stuff and just surprise your spouse. Okay?
Yeah. Physical touch is the fourth one.
This is my ultimate one. This is the language I probably talk with the most.
Yeah, absolutely. So like physical touch, guys. Couple you're in church or whatever. Be the one who initiates. Grab your partner's leg or grab their hand.
Yeah.
Or just
put the arm around them.
Or just do a random, hey baby, come here, let me give you a hug, and then just let them know why you appreciate them, rub their back, and just really mean it.
My favorite kinds of physical touches is like when you least expect it. So it's like if I see Paolo like on the computer, just like really intense. I don't know why. I just have this natural tendency to go up to him and just be like, like in the middle of it, because I think that it's just awesome. I feel like there's like nothing more amazing than a spontaneous cuddle session. You know what I mean? Like if you see me on the couch, just come up to me and just cuddle me for a second. Like I don't know, like that. Yeah,
she does that a lot.
My world.
And,
it really
does. If physical touch is not your love language, don't do what I was doing, which is like, not right now. Come on, I'm working, right? Just embrace it.
The The reverse life said something really funny.
What'd they say?
He's like, oh, you got a Victoria's Secret? That's a gift for himself, not for you. It's true, but he presented it that way. He's like, this is a gift
For me.
for me and you.
Yeah.
But he did take me out to eat, which is
yeah. But hey, look, listen. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So like, if physical touch is not your love language, you know, just embrace it. Because if your partner is doing these kind of things, physical touch is probably her love language or his love language. You know, don't be like, not right now, right? Because what that does is it automatically makes a partner feel guilty. It makes them feel like, you know, I shouldn't have done that, and it repels them, and it doesn't make them feel good. If that's their love language, embrace it, right? Yeah, it's gonna take maybe a couple of seconds, maybe a couple of minutes at most, right? And if you're really focused and you really have to get stuff done, then ahead of time, before you dive into your project that's really important that needs to get done, just let your partner know, hey babe, look, listen, you know, I'm gonna be working on a very important project. I really need 2-3 hours of uninterrupted, you know, time. And I know you love to come in there and give me spontaneous hugs and stuff, which I absolutely love, but I really don't want any distractions just because I really want to get this done so I can go and spend more time with you.
But you know what he would love is if I interrupted him and give him a sandwich or something. He'd be like, oh, dang, she loves me.
I might.
All right, so, and then the last one is Paulo's most go-to language, words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation, man. Words that build you up, man. I absolutely love this. And I think I like this because
even if it's like, dang, you look good.
Yeah, you look good, man. And don't just say you look good. Like, damn, you look good in that yellow shirt and that beautiful black skirt that really brings out your beautiful, curviest hips. I don't know, be specific, right? Like the more specific you are, the more your partner's going to appreciate, because it just goes to show that you're actually being observant.
Yeah.
You're paying attention, and those things take time and effort to do. So the fact that you're putting effort to look at those things, it reinforces in your partner's mind that, wow, they really are paying attention to me.
Yeah. I mean, even get used to the fact that when they do an act of service, immediately use words of affirmation, like, wow, thank you so much, baby, for doing the dishes. You're the best. You're like, this is why I love you. You're amazing.
Yeah.
You know, or, man, this food is so good. Baby, you are the best. I appreciate you so much. Words of affirmation is like, you can use it for anything. Like, baby, can you pass that? Thank you so much. I just love the fact that you're so attentive to me, you know?
Yeah.
Things like that. Like, it's just real. Like, when you do words of affirmation, like that there's so many opportunities to use them. Literally look for them. Look for the opportunity to use all of them. You know?
Absolutely. So definitely go and do that, okay? Words of affirmation, again.
So which one are you? What's your love language? What do you think your love language is? Is it quality time? Is it, number 2, baby, read it? Is it
acts of service?
Is it receiving gifts?
Is it physical touch?
Or is it words of affirmation? Which one is it?
The easiest way to determine this is, you know, figure out what you like to communicate in. So like, if you really like to use words of affirmation to uplift other people and it really resonates with you, it's probably your primary love language.
It's probably because you like it.
Like, if you like giving gifts and, you know, you like to see people's expression, it's probably because you also like to be on that side. You probably like doing the same exact thing. You like what people do that for you. If you like, and the same thing with all of them. Like, if you like to spend quality time, well, that's your love language.
You're so cute. Yeah, man. So tell us, you know, let us know which one it is. The reverse life said number 2. He likes acts of service. That's awesome, man.
Nice. That's cool, man.
So find out what you like. Find out what love language your spouse operates in, and begin implementing this, guys. Tomorrow's Friday. We're actually going to go deeper into quality time. And then all of next week, we're going to hit off on all the rest of them. It's going to be pretty awesome.
It's going to be phenomenal. So we'll see you guys at tomorrow mañana at 10 a.m., guys. And again, if you guys are not following us, make sure you follow us on Meerkat, YouTube.
Periscope,
right, make sure you subscribe. And we're going to be doing reality power couple episodes.
Not episodes,
but just clips. Like random clips of our life.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to follow us there, go to Periscope and just follow us.
I'm even going to do it here on Meerkat, too.
Yeah. And follow us on our handle. We'll definitely absolutely appreciate it.
Guys, you're awesome. We love you so much. Thanks for watching
The Power Couple Show.
We'll see you tomorrow. You guys are the bomb. Like tick, tick,
boom.
Shaka laka laka. Shaka laka laka. Peace, love, chicken grease.
To the Middle East.